Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, good morning. Thank you for this opportunity. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Mufida Alfi. I'm from Midwifery Department Graduate School, Hasanuddin University, Indonesia. I will do some presentation about this primary dysmenorrhea incident at SMK for Pancasila in 2021. Okay, we'll go to introduction. Adolescence is a transitional period marked by physical, emotional, and psychological change. This period is a period of human reproductive maturation, which is often referred to as puberty. Puberty in adolescent girls is marked by menstruation. This first menstruation usually occurs in the age range of 10 to 16 years or in early adolescence in the middle of puberty before entering the reproductive period. Most women experience physical discomfort for a few days before and during their menstrual period, which is known as dysmenorrhea. The incidence of menstrual pain in the world is very large. On average, more than 50% of women in every country experience it. The main cause of primary dysmenorrhea is the presence of prostaglandin F2 alpha or PGF2 alpha, which is derived from the endometrium. These prostaglandins are needed to stimulate uterine contraction during menstruation. Adolescents who experience dysmenorrhea, the amount of PGF2 alpha produced is more than normal. Dysmenorrhea causes students to experience concentration problems while attending lesson, so that it can affect their grades or academic achievement. This study aims to provide an overview of the incident, primary dysmenorrhea, and class 12 of SMK for Pancasila. Okay, this is methods. The design of this study was descriptive. The study was to determine the incidence of dysmenorrhea in students of SMK for Pancasila. The population of this study were all class 12 students of SMK for Pancasila who experienced primary dysmenorrhea as many as 46 students. This study used a total sampling technique. Data were collected through filling out a Google Form questionnaire conducted by class 12 students of SMK for Pancasila on October 21st, 2021. Okay, this is a result. You can see the first table about characteristic of respondent of SMK for Pancasila student, and the second table about frequency distribution of respondent based on history of dysmenorrhea in SMK for Pancasila student. You can see a lot of parameter here: age at menarche, family history of dysmenorrhea, and research. Okay, this is discussed. Based on the data obtained, it was found that most of the respondents were 17 years old, namely 31 or 67%. The results show that the age range of adolescents was from 17 years to 18 years. Most of them are at the age of 17 years. In adolescence, there is an acceleration of growth or puberty, which in women, the maturity of the reproductive organ is marked by menstruation. The first menstruation, or so-called menarche, which usually occurs at the age of 20 years to 14 years. The result obtained on the characteristic of respondent at the age of menarche, more than half of them aged more than 12 years, namely 27 or 79%. In a study, Fabdina in 2021 stated the age of a girl starting to get menstruation or menarche varies greatly. In this study, The highest age of menarche was found in the ideal category. Dysmenorrhea for young women at SMK for Pancasila was obtained from 46 students. Most of them felt moderate pain as much as 28 or 86%. Experience severe pain 11 or 23.91%, and the rest experience mild pain, namely 7 or 15.21%. The intensity of pain in each young woman is different because it is influenced by the description, perception, and experience of young women with pain. Pharmacological management is mostly carried out by respondents by taking drug purchased from stores or shops as much as 31 or 67-39%, and only 15 or 30 to 60% using non-pharmacological management. The use of drug purchase at the shop or shop for a long time will result in liver and kidney disorder. Based on the data obtained, almost half of the students of SMK for Pancasila, as much as 17 or 37%, obtain information on the management of dysmenorrhea from the internet. The information they get from the electronic media, so that young women began to learn to know their own menstrual cycle. Okay, this is conclusion. Based on the data obtained at SMK for Pancasila, as many as 46 who experience dysmenorrhea, it can be concluded based on the characteristic of the respondent. Most of them were 70 years old, 67%, and the most menarche was more than 12 years old, 45-25%. Most of the respondents experienced dysmenorrhea at moderate pain level 86%. The majority of the respondents with the management of dysmenorrhea pharmacological 67-39%. The majority of respondents with non-pharmacological management by resting 96%, and ignoring 76.9%. Okay, thank you. This is my presentation. Thank you for watching and listening. See you.